everyone, welcome to YourPedia and this is Shubha. So this video is for all the ones who are preparing for Telangana Pollution Control Board for the position of Assistant Environment Engineer. And this time there have been 19 vacancies out, and yes, the exam date is expected to be in the month of September as per the advertisement. So yes, you have a sufficient month to prepare. Now, the most important part of this video is that where I'll be discussing about how to approach English, what are the most important topics that you need to prepare, the level of English, everything I'll discuss about it, because I just did the previous year analysis of the recent papers and I could easily make that what are the most important topics we need to understand, because we don't need to go through the entire English, that's not even required. The level has been from easy to moderate only, so if we just go with the basics of these topics, we can easily get a good score in it. Now, let me tell you other things also, that we have completed the syllabus of paper 2 and we are providing you paper 1 as a complimentary one. Also, we are soon launching a book where you will get tons of questions, as many practice questions with a brief of learning content, how much it is required for you to study. So you're gonna get that book also soon. And let me tell you that practice is something that is going to make you perfect. So as many questions as you will practice, you're gonna get a good hold on the questions and you're gonna get and crack your examination too. Now, you have sufficient months to practice also, like 2 months period is there. What is the approach we should do is that you can watch the entire module in the recordings also. The live classes will be conducted where you can ask the mentors and you can practice the questions, how to approach a question in the less of the time and with the highest accuracy. So all these things we will be discussing, and there will be separate live classes, recorded modules, everything you're gonna get. Now coming to the most important part, that is, what about English? How hard it is? English is not at all hard. It is from easy to moderate, so you can justify that even if you are not very proficient in English, not clear with lots of rules, you don't need to learn that. You just need to go with the basics. You need to understand, I need to divide my preparation strategy in 3 parts. The very first is where I'll go with the basics of parts of speech. There are 7 parts of speech, not all are important, but yeah, we'll pay emphasis towards the most important ones and the rest will go through, because we have to cover spotting errors and sentence improvement in our phase 2. In phase 1, basic parts of speech. Phase 2, tenses, spotting errors, sentence improvement. Phase 3, where we'll be discussing about the vocabulary portion, which carries spellings, idiom and phrases, synonyms, antonyms. So entirely, I have already told you that this could be the way where you are strategizing yourself. Also, every day, if I give you some of the questions to practice, you will have an approach, and more you questions practice, more mistakes you're gonna encounter, and you're gonna learn from those mistakes also. So now coming, like, there are 3 years, like I discussed about the recent paper analysis. So what has been tenses, verbs, nouns, adjectives, articles, prepositions, spellings, idiom and phrases, spot the error, question tags, sentence improvement, vocabulary and phrasal verbs. These have been the topic. You cannot get the screenshot also, like how many questions have been there, and repeatedly asked have been tenses and verbs. So tenses, we're gonna just grasp a good hold on it. Vocabulary is something that you should practice every day, and there had been 1 question of antonyms and 2 of synonyms. Idioms have been asked, spellings also will cover. I'll provide you a list of spellings, idiom and phrases, synonyms and antonyms. If you just cover that and some practice questions, you're good to go in these cases also. So lots of bulk of content is not required. Also, when we talk about the question tags, this is the easiest topic. Only 1 rule is required to learn, and the students sometimes make and do get confused, but it is entirely based on your verbs only. So you see, all the topics are interlinked and we will be strategizing in this way only. All the questions were normally, all these parts of speech were asked in the phases of fill in the blanks. So the question types have been fill in the blanks apart from spotting errors and sentence improvement. Rest, all the questions were in the terms of, you can say, the fill in the blanks only. I will be giving you a marathon of the videos where I'll be just giving you all the previous year questions in one go, and you will be good to go, because you will see that you will be able to solve with me, and I will be giving you all these questions with the best of solutions and will make you learn in the class only. So yes, all the best, keep preparing and happy learning. Bye-bye.